Thank you, and Jason is speaking from the Competent Communicator Manual, and the third speech, get to the point. He's to prepare a speech that has a clear purpose, such as to inform or persuade. He's also to have a specific purpose and match his organization of his speech so that the body, the introduction, and the conclusion support his purpose. And I'm thinking that if one meanders too much, he may become a Neanderthal. Thank you, Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you. Jason is happily married, where he and his wife happily choose not to celebrate Valentine's Day once a year. They are expecting their first child in June, and he hopes to teach his daughter how to be an aspiring aviator like her dad. Please welcome Jason with Virtuous Living.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday, and I hope you all bear with me briefly with all my recording devices. I'm actually experimenting with editing and video capturing and things of that nature. So thank you for that lead-in, Charlotte. That's pretty awesome. So a lot of you all have had the idea of virtuous living, or maybe you've heard about the term virtuous living from different organizations you might belong to, whether they be friends or maybe religious organizations or something of that nature. But I'll tell you a little bit more about virtuous living in more of a reality-based sense of the word, if you would. And so, alluding back to John Register's joke of the day, as most of you all know, I am an airline pilot and I also fly airplanes in the Air Force. Or at least I used to. Unfortunately, I now fly a desk happily. So every good pilot story starts with, there I was. Sometimes they start with that. And every bad pilot story starts with, there I was. So there I was at American Airlines Training Center. I'm at American Airlines Training Center in Dallas, and we're wrapping up a phenomenal week of training. 4 days on, I get 2 days off, and I'm excited. I get to go back home, and I've got it all planned out. You guys know, you figured out how long it's going to take you to get to the airport, how long it's going to take you to park, how long it's going to take you to maybe not quite meander, but just rush through security and get to your gate just in time to get on the flight and take off and go back home. So I had it all planned out. Bus number 1. Yeah, I'll take bus number 1. I'll go to the bottom of Terminal C. I'll go upstairs. I'll get my ticket. I'll get the special ticket, TSA pre-check, yeah, because I'm actually really special. So I'll get my TSA pre-check ticket, I'll fly through security, and I'll be off to gate 854. I'll get on the plane, and I'll be back to Colorado, get rid of the Dallas heat, and on to some much better scenery. It was all mapped out. So we get to the bottom of Terminal C, get off the bus, go up the escalator, go to the kiosk, punch in my information. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Something's not right here. I didn't get pre-check. This is not mine. Okay, just relax. It's okay. You'll be fine. You got to go through the regular line. You know, the one where the common folks go. You know, the line where people have no idea how to travel. The line where people didn't get the TPS report. They didn't get the memo dated from 2001 about how to go through security. You know, the one where TSA, they want every article of clothing minus your most prized undergarments, keep the socks, it's okay. That line, it's okay, I'll be fine. Just relax, it's not that bad today. Go through the line and just relax, you'll be okay, and your timing's still working. You got plenty of time to go through the line, through security, through the terminal, gate 854, you've got exactly 2 minutes to spare. It's at that moment that I realized the TSA agents had me pegged. They saw my mind calculating, and they figured out I only had 2 minutes. And if they could somehow interrupt my 2 minutes spacing and cause me to now meander a little bit longer in their TSA pre-check line, then I'd miss my flight. Hey, how you doing? We ain't seen you around here in a while. I don't normally come to this line. You don't know me. Sorry. Oh, you want to act like you don't know us now, huh? Oh, that's okay. I realized that this must have been a test. A really important test, because all I got is 2 minutes. And I have obviously miserably failed this test, the test of humility. All I had to do was act like I know these two beautiful ladies, treat them better than I treat my neighbors, and I'd have been on my way. But instead, I'm somebody special, I'm a pilot, and I don't normally come to this line, and I'm military, and I normally get pre-checked, so I'm gonna act like a donkey today. So you act like a donkey, you get treated like a donkey. So, sir, would you can you come over here, please? The really pretty one decided that she wanted to inspect my bag. One piece of clothing at a time. I offered to help. Of course, that was of no use. She decided she didn't want my help. She decided she would gingerly meander through my bag as long as it took her, at a minimum 2 minutes, to throw me off of my timing. And it was at this point that I realized that I had already missed the first test of virtue of humility. And now I had a perfect opportunity to exercise another virtuous concept in life. The idea of self-control. Because I just knew I was being set up for the perfect opportunity to self-implode. Once I realized my timing was off, I made the conscious decision that this was a great opportunity to smile. So when we talk virtuous living, how many of you all have gone through life on a daily basis? You all have had opportunities to exercise these many virtues of life that we espouse. Some people call them morals, values, things that you probably have taught your children or at least attempting to teach your children. Well, today I'm just talking about 2 of those virtues. Maybe I learned a third one called TSA, but we'll just deal with the first 2. The first one being humility and the second one being self-control. Every day we go through life, we have an opportunity to exercise humility. Sometimes we just don't know it. And once we get an opportunity to exercise humility, if like in my case you fail to exercise humility, you get another wonderful opportunity to exercise self-control. So the next time you're sitting at TSA and you don't get your pre-check, or you're in the line behind the old folks who forgot what flying is, or they haven't been on an airplane since 1954, and they don't understand how to go through TSA pre-check, I want you to take a moment and relax and think about this. You have an opportunity to exercise humility, possibly self-respect, to treat someone else with self-respect, and then the idea of exercising some self-control. Those 2 things I learned that day, and they're very memorable for me. And I hope that for you, when you have that moment in space and time to exercise some humility, some self-control, and oh, by the way, don't piss off TSA, I hope that you don't fail that lesson of living virtuously.
Our next speaker is Jeff Schneider, and his evaluator is Felicia Barbera.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster.